Hey guys, what's up? I'm joined by my friends Neal and Kailen. I'm Austin, and today we have a really exciting live stream. Today we're going to be doing our first iteration of our decant swap. So, how this is going to work is, we each have our own collections, and we basically, between the three of us, said, "Hey, I want to smell that," and we sent each other samples. So today we're going to be going through those, and there's some shared ones between the two people where we're going to get some first impressions between two people, and some where it's just going to be one of the three of us talking about a scent. But this is going to be kind of our unfiltered first impressions about scents that we like. So this should be exciting. So we're going to start with our scent of the days. I'll start. I'm wearing my favorite fragrance of all time. This is Amouage Reflection Man. There's not much to say that I haven't already said. It's just, to me, it's kind of, if I had to have a signature scent for like the workplace, this would be it. It's clean, fresh, powdery. Sandalwood is creamy. It's just multifaceted and very nice to wear and has a nice presence to it. I spray heavy with it. That's why I'm low on it, but Amouage atomizers suck. But I forgive it. This one is freaking great. What are you guys wearing today? Neal, what are you wearing?
I am wearing Zonel Gillies Techno. Clashing my studio lights. There we go. It's kind of like, it's very interesting. I don't think I have a fragrance that fits this exact category. When you like look at the notes and you may think, oh, this maybe smells something like, I don't know, a Tuscan leather or something like that with the notes that it has, berry and leather, but I don't get the leather is not it's like a leather from Memo.
Okay.
It's on the label, but it's not really smelt as like the main accord,
I feel that.
It's there just kind of as a, like how florals are used in a lot of like French perfumery.
Yeah,
the leather is kind of like it just kind of blends in and gives an overall feel to this fragrance. Still smell it. I catch little whiffs of it here and there, and I'm just spraying it from this little like decant, this 10 ml decant. I'm liking it a lot. Like I said, I don't have anything like this exactly, so that's pretty cool to have something. I've smelt a lot of things now, so to find something that's not like anything else is pretty cool. So that's what I was wearing.
All right, and finally, Kailen. Kailen, this is the first time he's been on stream. Hopefully not the last. We're excited to have this guy on. He's been a big part of this community. Ever since I've been in, Ross's chat, I've definitely seen Kailen S, right? This is Kailen S live on the stream tonight. What are you wearing today, Kailen?
Hello, everybody. So I'm wearing Rock Rose from Clive Christian. I won't say too much about it because Austin's actually going to be smelling it, but you definitely have to get your nose on this. I'm not much of a Rose fan, I guess, but this one is like, it's different. It's really good.
The name is deceiving. That's what I'll say.
Yeah,
it is.
It really is.
Well, I think it's Rock Rose is actually like a name for labdanum.
Yeah, I guess it's
not even like
type
rose. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, we got 10 people in here. That's awesome. We just started. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up. It really helps, apparently. I'll do my little YouTuber plug, subscribe if you haven't already. We're happy that you're here. I'm going to read through the chat real quick, and then we're going to try and get into this because we have a lot we want to go through, and I want to make sure that we have ample time to do so. So Joel's here. Or maybe not. Joel's wearing Mont Blanc Legend EDP. That was my first cologne. That's awesome. That's a nostalgic smell for sure. Like that Abercrombie Fierce smell. Don't know if we'll be here. Where else could you be? I think actually Ross is doing a stream with George, so he might have some competing interests there. But that's all right. Good to see you, Joel. We got Jerry. Hello, everyone. First time here today is Montal Aqua Palma. I've never heard of that. Montal has so many fragrances. Pierre Montal is insane. I'm sure that guy's probably got 1,000 fragrances between the two houses. Who knows? But good to see you, Jerry. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Subscribe. I hope you stick around. I hope you enjoy the stream. Hey, that doesn't count. You're literally on the screen right now. We got Sean, aka Mr. Saga, or Mr. Saga, aka Sean. Evening, gents. Saturday was Al Dar from Azza, fresh rose oud, and decided to throw in Al Harman's Amber Oud Aqua Dubai for the evening. Is that the Imagination clone?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I have no idea what that smells like, but that is another one that I'm going to be smelling, the actual Imagination. Rana's in the chat. Rana's right next to me holding the cat. Come bring Ollie over here. You met Reggie. Reggie was Fat Cat to Neal last time. This is Ollie. Oh, poor baby. We got Ollie and Mocha in the background. Rana, what are you wearing today? You wearing anything? Rana does not have a son of the day. She worked from home. Gion's in here. What's up, Gion? Saying hi. Hey, Jason's in here. What's up, Jason? What are you wearing today? Happy. Oh, listen. Oh, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you feel better. Saga's wearing Chanel Gabrielle. Well, listen, it's still going to be a good production for the playback. So when you get to the spot, just know that. I hope you feel better. But good to see you, Saga. John C's in the house. What's up, John C? Sunday Clue by The Point. John C has always got some stuff that I've never heard of, and I respect it. Let me know how that is. What does it remind you of? I'm interested. I mean, I always like to learn about different fragrances that I haven't heard about because I feel like between the three of us, we've heard about a lot of it, like the normal niche stuff. So, I mean, there's so much out there that we don't know. So it's cool to see that stuff. So, John C, you can always count on two people, right? Joel and John C wearing something that you've never freaking heard of ever.
Yeah.
But anyway, good to see you. John's in here. Donald English is in here. What's up? Hello, gentlemen. Rocking Zaharoff Coco Loco. I don't think I've actually smelled that one. And funny story about that is I think that my sample is actually Seraphine Blue in the Coco Loco bottle, like the little sample vial. I don't know for sure, obviously, but to me, they smell like not different at all. So I'm hoping that's what happened, or my nose is broken. But I've heard great things, and people say they're very different. So may have to rediscover that one. Maybe I'll buy another sample just to validate. But good to see you in here. I appreciate you being in here. Oh, whoops, that's my bad. I had it backwards, guys.
Oh,
Austin, same thing happened to me with Coco. No. Okay, so maybe I did smell Coco Loco. Really? You think it smells the same as Seraphine Blue or like virtually indistinguishable? I'd love to know because it threw me for a loop. I was like, this smells like the other thing. Anyway, yeah, let me know about that. But guys, we're going to jump into this. Oh, he literally, okay. You literally think it has Seraphine Blue in it and not Coco Loco. That's like I do too. So hearing you say that validates it, I think. But we're gonna jump into it. Do one of you guys want to go first?
Sure. We can both go at the same time.
And strips up ready. All right. So yeah, I sent these guys some fragrances that they're choosing, and there's some crossover between both of them. So, what are you guys feeling first?
We're gonna do polychrome, right?
Do you want to do blonde polychrome?
Yeah. Good start.
We're talking a lot about it, so we got to smell it for sure.
Yeah, I really hope you like it.
Don't get nervous now.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm gonna spray on strip and on skin too. So
don't call my baby ugly.
Ooh. I'll do the same as you, Neal.
To me, guys, it smells like sunshine. Like it's super vibrant, tangy. Like
well, definitely in the air.
I haven't smelled a summer fragrance like that one. Quite like that.
Ooh, I do like this.
To me, it's one that I just wear. Like if it's the hottest day of the year and I just am miserable, I'm spraying that stuff on and I'm drowning myself in it. Basically, like I think it goes crazy.
More like tangy than like say Dior cologne.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's way more citric on the skin.
It's lemon and a crap ton of rhubarb.
Yeah. I'm getting a lot more citrus too on the skin, yeah. Like a little bit almost rindy citrus.
Yes.
And this one's really good.
I think I get a little bit of floral on the paper more.
There's some jasmine in there.
Like right at the beginning, how you smell the florals. This because it reminds me a little bit of Montclair La Corday.
I've never smelled that.
Okay.
But on the skin, it goes a whole different route, and it's super citric.
Yeah. I think it's starting to move into being a little. I can smell more of the rhubarb.
Yeah. I find that one has really good longevity too. It pushes off the skin, standard hour and 20 minutes or whatever. It's got a nice little bubble, but the sillage is really good, and especially when you heat up, it morphs and it blossoms, right? And it goes like crazy. I think it smells better, honestly, when you have a little bit of sweat, which I know kind of sounds gross, but like wear it outside when it's stupid hot and you'll see exactly what I mean. And the longevity on it is very good too. It's got some ambroxan in there, so it hangs around. I really like it. I think that's a steal for like $95 or whatever that you can get that shipped to your doorstep. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
You get a little bit of soapiness from it. Now
I could see what you mean.
It's good stuff.
A little bit of the florals are popping out of my skin now. I can see what Neal was saying too. It's a little salty.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah.
Are we doing ratings?
I like it. Yeah, I'd probably give this like a 8.5.
That's
good.
I'll give this a rhubarb out of a cucumber.
Fair enough. All right. Well, cool. I'm glad you didn't completely hate it. I was a little nervous, guys. I haven't heard anyone else really talk about that one. So
I would buy this for $90.
Kind of out on a limb.
Yeah. It's totally better than I would pay $90 for this any day over Dior cologne. Any day. Like I would pick this over Dior cologne.
I would pick that over Montclair La Corday too.
There you go.
Glad you liked it.
Good.
Sean says, I like Neal's rating system. It's funny because when he said that, I thought of Sean.
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to do next? Do we want to do another shared one? I got one that I'm like trigger happy. I'm ready to spray this thing.
I think it might be the same as me. What is it?
Oh, it's not that one. But which one do you want to spray? All right, let's do that one. What are you calling?
I was thinking Icon.
Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so we got Kajal, Icon, whatever the hell it's called.
Icon, yeah.
I don't know. There's an accent mark in there, an umlaut or something.
Yeah, there is. Right there, right on top of the A.
I like that bottle too. That bottle is beautiful.
Ooh, that's fruity.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of fruit is that, though?
Can you tell? Let's see.
It's like berry fruit, but like, I don't know. What is that?
That's a tropical one.
Yeah. No, I feel like I've heard, and I'm going to sound, no. Is it passion fruit? It kind of smells like a passion, like a, you guys ever have those, oh my God, Randa, what's the Japanese candy that we love? Yeah, have you guys ever had the tropical haichu candy?
Yeah, I have had the little tropical.
Where they got like the little like seeds in it, and like there's like that pinkish one. This kind of smells like that. Okay, well that one was dragon fruit, but to me it smells the same. And there's some nice florals in here too. I like this.
Yeah, this is really good. I kind of want to spray it on my skin. This is one I've been waiting for to pop up on Joma Shop.
I might spray this on skin. I can see it skin like creamy floral sort of thing too. This seems like it'd be really strong too.
This one's great on the strip, so I can imagine on skin.
The smell of this is kind of what I imagine people like the picture in my head, the smell in my head that I get when people like talk about like Lorenzo Pizzalia fragrances. This is kind of what I imagine. This is nice. All right, I'll spray it on skin. Why not?
Oh, it's like you can not like detect the passion fruit way more on the skin. And it's kind of different in a way too.
This one I sampled this one at the same time that I sampled Lamari Porthole.
Okay.
And the passion fruit in this for me, blew Lamari Porthole out of the water, like pun intended. For
I can see that.
so, yeah, it was just like this. This smells like passion fruit to me, and then you have that. You get that like caramel, sugary kind of like shell.
Kind of
Like I always felt like I had a bubble around me,
like a hard shell.
Yeah, and you get the inside of it. You have the fruitiness, but then you'll kind of catch the caramel on the outside, kind of tones of it. But you still get the florals.
Yeah, this is good stuff. You know, Kailen, I'm interested to hear what you think about this because to me, it almost like on skin. It kind of reminds me of how like ATH does like the clean skin accord. It's got like a little bit of like that to it. It's like fruity, creamy, kind of soft, but it's got like this like clean skin feel to it, at least to my nose.
I can see that. I can see that you're saying that. It does make sense how it's like, because it is pretty strong
It's
too.
kind of like
kind of in that realm
fluffy
too.
a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's got. It reminds me of like it doesn't smell like it, but like kind of ATH Ozone had a little bit of that feel to it from what I remember. That's a completely different scent with like the lime and the coconut, but
this is what Ozone should be, like something like that, you know?
Yeah, this is really, really good.
Ozone is super airy. But this is good, though. I would give this like a 9. This is really good.
I like that a lot.
It's very versatile, too.
I wasn't expecting to like this so much, I'm going to be honest with you.
And
that was my first Kajal I've ever smelled, I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Shoot.
Kajal's a really good brand.
It's all down here from here, or downhill from here.
And I've always wanted some Kajals too. The gold bottle with Lamar. I wanted that one too.
I haven't smelled Lamar yet. I like this. It's a really good one.
This is good.
All right.
Thank you, Neal.
Sean says, I really like Icon's opening. It's great, but don't sleep on the deep dry down. Well, I'm going to have it on my hand, so I'll get back to you. Trey says, I subscribe to your channel. I've been watching your niche samples, and I'm a collector. All right. Well, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here, man. All right. What next? This is awesome. I'm having fun already.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys call it. You guys are the guests here.
Do you guys have one?
What do you want to smell
together?
I'm sure we do, actually.
Do you want to do the Jump Up and Kiss Me, Clive Christian?
I don't have that one. Go for it. We can go back and forth.
All right. Okay, smell it from the atomizer. Didn't leak. I was interested in this one because I've heard things. Because my kind of holy grail scent that I'm looking for is something that's almond cherry, oriental, tobacco type of scent profile.
Yeah.
I have a sample of Bodycia bodacious, and it's a little bit boozy too, but it's a little more cherry-ish than I would like. It's more like kind of like a Tom Ford cherry, lost cherry. Leans a little bit too much in that direction, but it's close. But I'm hoping that this one's closer. We'll see.
I think this might be up your alley then, because you'll find out.
See, 2 on that.
We're running out of skin, y'all.
That's why I got the short sleeve shirts on. If I have to, I'll roll up my pants like the niche collector.
Spray behind your knees, like you're
on your knees. Oh yeah, this is pretty damn good too. This one, it's not as much cherry as I thought maybe it would have been, but it's very nice, floral. The cherry doesn't stand out. The almond's not really like super like almondy. It's more creamy. But this is very nice.
I think I've smelled that one at Neiman before, but it's been a little bit.
That's what I was expecting too, Neal. A little bit more on the cherry.
Yeah. But it's a little bit fruity, but not like cherry fruity. I guess it's got hedione in it.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Does it give you enough nuance to make you intrigued to wear it? That's my question.
I would definitely wear this at least once to get a good full wearing out of it to see what it's like. I imagine the sillage and like the wearing of this is actually really enjoyable.
My experience with Clive Christian is that like not one of them performs bad. Like, especially some of the one that I have, the thing is insane.
Oh, Town and Country.
Yeah,
Town and Country is a beast. I'd say the lightest one out of all of them that I've tried so far is definitely Rock Rose.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, for something that has probably a decent amount of hedione, I find myself, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys have tried Initio stuff.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Initio has usually a ton of hedione in their stuff. And I usually find like the first initial spray is really nice, but then I'll go like nose blind to the fragrance pretty quickly.
Really?
After that. But this is not, it's not doing that to me. So it must be a different type of like hedione oil that they're using.
It's always such a bummer when you go anosmic to something like that.
So I'll give this 1 pint of cherries out of 10.
Okay.
10 grapefruits.
All right.
Yeah, I expected a little bit more out of it too.
Yeah, it's good though. I would definitely like to probably wear it and see how it performs. This is like a good maybe fall or mid-spring type of scent.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, you could be able to get away with it in like air-conditioned temperatures, but this might be a little bit more difficult. I don't know. You try this. I might try this in the sun to see what happens.
Why not?
One spray.
I think about the max is like 75-ish probably for that thing.
You think so?
I
don't know. We'll see.
But it isn't. It's not like I wore it once in like 80 degrees here, and it wasn't too much in my face. It was you could just smell like the Oriental vibe to it, like that resinousy, whatever it is going on there.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how it dries. If I'll get more, I'm actually starting to get a little bit of like medicinal, like Leighton-esque.
Really?
Yeah, maybe geranium.
Okay, that like mintiness to it.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. Is my turn?
Yeah.
All right. I know what I want to smell. Any guesses?
Is that one? Oh, that's one. Okay.
It's imagination.
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 Oh, man.
I just fucked up my mic. Does it still sound good? All right.
Yeah, you're still good.
All right. I haven't smelled this thing before. I'm pretty nervous, but I'm kind of hyped. We'll see if I think it's hype, all right? And I'm sure I'll have to wear it to like actually see the magic of it, but there's so many people that just the viewer count jumped up too, by the way, when I said imagination. There's so much hype with this one that like I'm going to have to give it a shot on skin to see if I feel the same way, but I'm going to say right now before even spraying it, I don't know if I'm going to love it so much that I want to spend $370 on it. You know what I mean?
Making money on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I get like soapy clean off the start. Some like ginger. There's got to be a decent amount of ambroxan because it just made my nose tingle. Okay, it's like soapy, clean, gingery. There's supposed to be tea in this, though, right?
Yeah, some type of tea in there.
What does it remind you of? Rana says it smells like the store Burlington. Not to be confused with Burlington Arcade, but Burlington. Like the
coat factory.
Coat factory, yeah.
No. Not even Burlington Coat Factory. Oh, is it? Okay. Yes, Burlington Coat Factory. I don't know. I feel like the strip has got to be holding it back a little bit. I don't really get the tea vibe to it.
I've never detected the tea, I'm not going to lie.
It seems pretty musky. Like actually, it feels like there's a little bit of like that. I relate it to the brand of Ex Nihilo, like the Ex Nihilo, like musk, like its
white
president,
one.
like Blue Talisman and the Hedonists and others, like kind of that
Mhm.
musky Ambroxan vibe. Um, definitely smells good, fresh, clean, spicy, likable for sure. I'm guessing the performance is at least decent on it for a freshie.
All right.
I don't know. It doesn't smell like how I expected, but like the vibe of it and like how impressed I am is kind of it kind of fell in line with what I was thinking it would. Like I like it. Don't get me wrong. I'll wear it. I'll see if my thoughts change. That has happened many times, especially with Orto Parisi and other brands. I'll give it a shot. If I like it, who knows? I may end up with a bottle one day, but for right now, I like it. But yeah, I'm not dropping $300 on this. That's for sure. It smells good though.
Yeah, it's
I like the
not
Mystics
worth
getting better on my skin too.
What is that? The Blanc?
No, hedonistic. Clyde
Oh,
Chris-
hedonistic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting more of the resinous like nuance of it.
Hey, those of you, anyone watching, have you smelled Imagination? If so, what do you think of it? I know Sean's wearing a dupe of it right now, so he must like the DNA. But have you smelled the original thing? Let me know. It smells good. It's just, I'll give it some time though.
I would be very like hard pressed because I smelled it before myself, and I was like, I'm not going to spend LV money
Yeah.
on that. If I got it like on like some crazy deal on FM, then maybe I'd pick it up. But for me, I wouldn't be hunting for it. I liked Immensité better.
Okay.
I actually got a bottle of Immensité in a trade for Angel Share.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, good trade.
Yeah.
Was that like a low partial or something?
No, it wasn't a low partial of Immensité.
What?
You
That's
made out like
crazy.
a bandit.
I
Yeah,
made out
no
like a
kidding.
bandit there, yeah.
That's crazy. You always talk about who won and lost in the trade. I think you won for sure.
Definitely.
Jesus. All right. Well, what's next, y'all?
I have Radical, Ganymede, and Neptune still.
You should do Neptune's Trident.
Yeah, do
Neptune's
Neptune's Trident. Because this would be interesting to see what you think about Neptune's Trident after.
I have heard a few things, but I'm gonna put those to the side and I'm gonna just smell it.
Sean says he smelled the dupe. If the dupe smells close to it, I would not be interested in the original. That's fair. Go ahead.
And I've heard that Aqua Dubai is pretty close. Tazo talks about it all the time. See this, you can smell the tea right away.
Absolutely. I don't think that smells like Imagination at all.
Oolong Cha vibes right now, kind of.
Yes, exactly.
Regular
that is
Oolong
exactly
Cha,
what I said.
Not the X.
100% agree.
Yeah, this is a lot of Oolong Cha vibes right
To
here.
me, it smells like Oolong Cha with like lemon and citrus in it. Because Oolong Cha is very like green and tea, like herbal.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have that much citrus to it.
Man,
It doesn't have as much white floral as Oolong Cha does. Like you don't get the jasmine as much in Neptune's Trident. What I get off of skin, I get a lot more of the ambergris, and it's like the saltiness comes off more on the skin.
Whatever floral in here is really good. I'm not sure what it is. It might be like
this is your first Argos that you smelled, right?
Yeah, this is
all right. Well, I'm gonna cue you in here. Argos is really, really good with florals.
Florals is like our main thing.
Like, I don't know. It could be, but what I mean is like the use of florals and like blending to make the fragrance actually like really impactful and good. In my opinion, I think that's one of their strong suits.
Yeah,
this one will get a high rating from me.
And it's great time of year to be having it. You know.
Yeah, I honestly give this like a 9.5. This is really good.
Do you like Oolong Cha that much?
Like you were saying, it's a little bit more green and like leafy, whatever. So I enjoy the X more because it's like kind of creamier and
the X is like sweeter. Green tea versus oolong tea or something. But I definitely think it's more, that one is closer to the original.
Yeah, definitely.
What I like about the Argos is the citrus component to it. The only thing that I'm kind of hung up on with the Argos is that even if I get a 30 mil, like that's going to be more expensive than me getting a 50 mil, maybe 100 mil, like maybe a high partial. I don't know. I'd have to look at the price, but I think that the price, for the Nissan A is better, to be honest. But I think that one has a little bit more to it. But if you just simply like the tea vibe and you don't really care about the citrus thing, I would say personally go for the Oolong Cha. But the Argos is great. Like if the price was comparable, I'd pick that one every time.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It's not.
You can start. They're starting to pop up on FRAGCOMM. So
see, that's where I'd buy one from if it ever popped up. A FRAGCOMM.
Yeah.
That's what I've bought.
We've got some good Argos from there, like good prices.
Yeah.
And then you see the people on FM trying to resell them for like $30 more than that.
Yeah.
Nope.
It doesn't make any sense. It's like, don't you guys look at what they sell it on FRAGCOMM? It's like, come on.
I plead ignorance.
Yeah, right.
If I were to buy one of the ones I smelled so far, it'd definitely be the Argos. That one is, and they just do their blending so good, like you were saying. Like you can't really not like them.
It's funny too, because when Austin had asked Christian, like, "Oh, how do you pick out florals?" He kind of was like, "I don't really pick the florals out. He kind of just picks the top and the bottom." And the middle, which is the florals, just kind of fall into place. So he must be a savant with that, because he just, every time the florals, except for Primavera, every time the florals are just always on point.
I completely agree with that. And I forgot about that. I'm glad you did remember, though. All right. Jerry says, I love imagination. I own 4 bottles of LV fragrances. That's crazy. I know a lot of people that have more than that, which the most, Randa, close your ears. The most I've ever spent on a cologne was $250. I can't imagine spending $100 more than that plus tax.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't have Bodicea the Victorias. I don't get them sent to me. So the most I ever spent was a very overpriced bottle of Blue Fever. Kaylen's probably like, that's a $120 fragrance. Yeah. Shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Terrence Spann. Oh man. Yeah, I got hosed on that. Anyway, he says I like La Nuit de Feu by LV. It's smoky incense. I don't know that I smelled that. I do want to go back to, there's a mall here in Tampa that has LV and Neiman and all that. And I want to go back and smell them. I guess technically I have smelled Imagination before, but it's been over a year and it was just on a test strip. So like in the store, and it's like, you got people looking at you like, oh, are you going to buy a $10,000 handbag? No. So anyway, I'll have to check that one out if I go.
They say that one's Louis Vuitton's like barnyard oud smell.
Oh Louis boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. The Scent Bubble. That's a cool name. I like that. What up? Good to see you. Glad you're here. I don't know if I've seen the Scent Bubble here, but I like that name. That's a sick name. Rana, what the fuck? I'm gonna buy you Luciano Coastal Breeze, and you're gonna be happy.
She needs this one.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Pacific Coast from Alexandria.
So good.
Do you want it for the flat lays? Do you want to flex the LV for the flat lays for the wedding, or like you just want to smell it?
I just want to smell it.
Okay, well then we're gonna get her the Alexandria one, I guess.
You can get 10
it's
ml.
very close.
I have a 10 ml of Pacific Chill. It's like halfway gone.
Yeah.
But anyway,
let's move on.
Only the what?
Only they will know.
Yeah, exactly. She said only they will know that we went cheap. No one else will know.
Exactly.
And that's on clones of like good dupes. That's pretty accurate most of the time. Unless it's a shitty clone of BR540. Don't get me started.
All right, well, yeah. How many you got, Kailen?
My thing is broken.
Left.
Got 2 left.
CO2, first time tuning in, followed though.
Ganymede and
Appreciate it.
Radical.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, man. All right, what do you got left? I'm sorry.
He's got 2 left, Ganymede and Radical Rose. So
Okay.
I've got 4 left, so should I go
I
ahead?
have 3 left. Yeah, you go ahead, Neil.
All right. This one you can't really read, but it's an ATH and it's F-Boy. I'm just going to say F-Boy. All right. All right. Do a little. Is that Lamar light smell in the air? No, it's kidding.
That has to be Lamar. It's ATH.
Has to be. Everything smells like.
Yeah.
Ultra male or
Very citrusy. I can smell at the top. This is very ATH, right? Something that's kind of like dense, a dense, rich designer, kind of almost designer-esque philosophy of being very approachable. Who hates, like, I don't think there's anybody that like hates an ATH. You may like, this is not really for me, but you're not gonna be like, oh my god, this is disgusting.
I don't know. I haven't watched Seldomly Often's video on ATH Discovery thing, but if there's anyone that I don't think would like it, it would be that guy.
It's definitely kind of different on the paper than it is off my skin. I will give that. It's a lot lighter off the paper. It kind of reminds me.
That means your nose is gone. Sorry.
It kind of reminds me a little bit of Kajal Ohm. The original.
Which one? The original one?
Yeah.
Like that greenness to it?
It doesn't have so much the greenness, but kind of that the woody citric florals that it has. There's a lot going on in both that and this.
Yeah.
But
you know, something just dawned on me. Should I pull up these notes for this while you guys are talking about them?
could do your job, host.
Let me do that.
So I find that one very close to like his main things, like hard candy elixir, slow elixir. I found it like in that realm.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the cherryness of hard candy.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull up the notes. If it's on, I think it should be on Parfumo, if anywhere, right?
Yeah, he has all of it.
Yeah, it's all on Parfumo.
Oh my god, he's got 100. God damn it, 125. One moment, please.
Because of all the reformulations he's done.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like 5 different bottles.
Yeah, which version of F-Boy is this?
Original is terrible. They're none of them alphabetical.
They usually are in alphabetical.
Okay, I found it. All right, so let's share the screen.
We're gonna get swooped up to the side.
Yep. So F-Boy, can I zoom on this at all? There we go. Yeah, F-Boy, not what that says. Has bergamot, lemon, mint, mandarin orange, amber, benzoin, honey. Okay, tonka.
Yeah, it's the tonka.
That's
it's a lot of tonka bean. That's for sure.
That honey patchouli tonka bean thing. That's definitely the hard candy type core to it. Yeah.
I think in Ohm, it's tonka bean, patchouli, vanilla, amber.
I love that one.
It has a little bit of the bergamot. I don't know if it has mint, but this is not like screaming mint on it. I think the mint is kind of, if it's anything, it's in the background. Yeah, it doesn't have as much like. I thought it would have a little more like florals in it because it has a decent backbone to them.
I see precisely zero florals.
Zero florals in it. I know. Yeah.
There's nothing.
There's nothing in it.
Is mint a floral? No, right?
No.
Those top and mid notes are heavy.
But
yeah, there's no florals in that.
Yeah.
I never knew honey was in it.
Yeah, there's no like real honey.
Yeah, it's
sweet.
not a
It's
cord,
sweet.
right?
Feels like a
It's
sweetener, huh?
sweet, but
It's probably that ethyl maltol whipping through the base.
that's right. Lots of hands, lots of moving hands.
Lots of moving hands, lots of hair extensions.
Are you saying his hair is not real?
I don't think so,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong.
I think his hair would fall
I think
out.
that does stand for fun. Actually, he made it. I think he said when he made the preview video that like he made it specifically for having fun. That's what he said verbatim.
But
Hard to get your hands on ATH a lot of times. I have hard candy and unicorn, but just to try. That's true. I mean, especially if you're trying to get it now, it's kind of a whole freaking mess with the whole ATH US thing. If you've kept up with that, I tried most of them like a year and a half ago when it wasn't as crazy, but still kind of. But like you could find them on Max Aroma and Fragrance USA and other places. Like you get decants from Larry Mendez and stuff. So like I tried a lot of them and owned a lot of them, and I've sold a lot of them too. I have a few that I'm planning to keep, but that's kind of it. We'll see if any of these ATH wow me that Kailen sent me. I know that's Kailen. Is that your favorite house, ATH?
I'd say it's in like the running with the Clive Christian probably. They're like tied.
That's fair.
this is probably my favorite ATH. I don't know if it's ever going to be picked up.
What is
Guapo?
it? Oh, I don't like that one.
You don't like Guapo at all?
I should have sent you Wapo. That's the one. I traded Wapo for I have a 10 mil of it. I traded my 50 mil that I bought for Angel Share and Fan Your Flames. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
And now I don't have either of those. But the thing that I can't get past with Wapo is like it's got a very strong, like astringent citrus and very strong ambroxan. But it's kind of like, to me anyway, it's kind of like if you mix like Sauvage with like Mont Blanc Legend.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of that, at least to me. But I don't know. There's something about the way the citrus came off in that one that just didn't jive with me. But if you like it, you like it. And that one also did give me a weird comment at work one time. I wore it to a meeting pretty early in the morning, and that stuff is loud. And whatever, I left the meeting room. You know, the door is closed, right? It's a kind of big room, but the next meeting group came in, and I heard this through another person. He's like, yeah, so-and-so said, oh my God, what does that smell like? Is that like some cleaner or something in here? And he's like, I knew. It was like, how'd you know it was me? He's like, well, like, come on. I was like, yeah, I mean, it is me, but like, what happened? So that's been like an inside joke of like a lemon cleaner type thing because this guy did not like it.
How many sprays did you spray on that day?
Listen, I don't want to talk about that. It was the scent. It wasn't the trigger, you know?
He's blowing out people's noses in the morning.
It's probably like
12 sprays of Reflection Man.
Well, so I don't know. I feel like you can go heavy with Reflection Man. ATH, you got to respect it, or you're going to have a bad time. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I probably did like 5 of Guapo, which is still a lot.
Probably a lot, yeah.
From the 50 mil, like the pressurized, yeah.
Yeah, those 50 mils put out a huge mix.
Probably put as much Guapo on you as you put Reflection Man.
Probably more. The Amla Atomizer suck, guys. Apparently, he just restocked on Max. Yeah, that stuff's probably gone. I paid one time to get the from his website. It wasn't worth it. You know, you've done like the mail forwarding thing, right?
Yeah, I've done about 2 orders from forward to me.
Forward to me. Yeah, I didn't want to go that deep, to be honest with you.
It's not worth it. You have to buy like 3 to 4 bottles for it to be worth you.
Nah.
Yeah, so it's not really worth the time.
I'll just wait until he opens the store here in the States.
Quarter than ever.
Yeah.
All right. What's up next?
You go next, Austin.
All right. So I got Rock Rose, Summer Hammer, and Kajalum 3 picked out currently. But I could always change. Do we have any other ones that are like common? I know you guys have Radical Rose. You could probably do that one next. All right. I'll pick. Let me do Rock Rose. This is another one that I've technically have smelled it before at Neiman Marcus, and I remember liking it, but I never got like the full experience. So let's see. And this is Kalen's scent of the day.
Yeah, this is a good one. I hope you feel the same.
Yeah, I like this shit. Is there violet in this? There's got to be violet.
There's some weird notes.
Or no, sorry, it's got to be that rock rose, the labdanum, right? Let me pull it up on Parfumo or excuse me, rock rose.
I like that like slight jammy smell kind of thing it has going on.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I actually really like this. Let me add this. Okay, there is violet. I'm valid. Black pepper, bergamot, neroli, clary sage. They use a lot of clary sage, don't they? Because that's in Town and Country for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Cissus labdanum, lavender, violet. I smell the violet really prominently on that first spray. Amber, vetiver, cocoa. Are we sure that it's not just like the patchouli is a little bit like chocolatey? Like,
well, look at the.
how true is that? Come on.
Yeah, you could always go look at the Fumo and see if that's there too. Because remember on Fragrantica, it's like what
this is Parfumo.
Oh, it is Parfumo. So, okay, there you go. So I guess they're
similar to a Bond number 9. Uh-oh.
Which one is that?
Really? Beekman Place? Is that a new one? Oh,
No
you know what?
way.
I've smelled that one, and I remembered liking that one, actually. I smelled that in Boca.
I believe
so. It
supposed to be
smells like a
Ventus.
Victus.
Listen, I don't think this thing smells cheap at all.
I'm trying to
Smells
think
really good, though.
What could it correlate between it and Invictus? The neroli?
Neroli, bergamot, patchouli, maybe? I don't know.
I'm thinking
Let's figure it out.
Cocoa made their way over here for that one.
Patchouli, and
That's it.
patchouli.
Unless they feel in the neroli smells like jasmine, but
Yeah, this is really, really good. I forgot how much I actually really like this one. Damn.
That's what I did
Yeah.
too, Austin. I smelled to that Neiman and I was like, wow, I need to find
I don't know. This is one I struggle with Clive Christian because they are expensive, but the only reason I got that Town and Country is because Clive was already like at a discount, and then there was actually a good Max Aroma coupon code that stacked with it. So I got like a brand new in box Town and Country for like $180.
Dang, that's a good price.
And like I know like this and Blonde Amber and like these other ones, they're like into the $200 range. So for brand new, and I'm like, I don't know if I could justify that, you know?
I've seen
This
them
one's
on
like-
FM for $190 from here and there. Not a completely full bottle, but
I got mine for $160 and it's missing like 5 mils, so
Shit.
I found a good deal on it.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
is a good deal.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Thanks for sending that.
Yeah,
Shit.
definitely. That's one of my like top for Clive Christian. I was like, well, you guys gotta smell this one.
Honestly, I think this is probably more wearable than Town and Country too.
Yeah, because I think it's
Town and Country's got a little bit of like weirdness to it. This is super wearable.
the lightest one too out of all of them. Even Crab Apple Blossom is pretty strong too.
Do you like Matsukita?
I've never tried that one. That's the only one I haven't tried.
Oh, really? You should try that. That's an interesting tea one. It's pretty herbal and
It's tea.
dark. Yeah, it's tea.
I have to try that.
It's like mate tea from what I remember. It's good to me. It's definitely different. Y'all mess with any Javoy? I've never smelled a single Javoy fragrance, but like I know psychedelic and
I have
Remember
Psychedelic.
Me. I've never smelled them though. I want to. I think the bottles are beautiful.
I want
You
fire
know
at
me.
will.
There's Neal right on cue with it right at his fingertips.
Diplomatique. Yep, Incident Diplomatique. So I've got that, and I got psychedelic one too down here
Have you
somewhere.
smelled Fire at Will from them?
Yes,
was
I
it,
have.
Was it good?
It's okay. It didn't wow me at the time.
Okay.
I got these in like a decant. Like someone just, it's like, hey, I'll trade you, or I'll buy you want to buy decants from me? And I was like, oh, sure, I'll buy. What do you got? And he just listed off some stuff. I was like, sure, you know what? I'll take it. I bought more than, I probably bought more than 500 decants in 2 years.
Holy shit!
To be honest,
you do have a lot of decants.
I do.
I feel like I have a lot, and then I see your desk, and then I'm like, okay,
I don't have anything compared to that.
Yeah. And to be honest, I wear decants pretty often. Like, it's funny. I'll be talking to someone at work or something about like fragrances or whatever, and like sometimes I'll have like a decant of what I'm wearing to like refresh if it's not like a bottle, or sometimes I'll bring something completely different. But like, I pretty much always have one of these freaking things in my pocket. It's kind of funny to me. But yeah, Neal has a crap ton of decants. Scent Bubble says Javoy has the best discovery set I've come across so far in my journey. Really? Dang. Comes with 16 2 mils. That's crazy. How much is it though? Because normally when there's that many and they're 2 ml, they're pretty pricey. But I would love to try them eventually. I have nothing against it. They've been on my radar. Very transportative house. I like that. So, okay, you've kind of piqued my interest a little bit more. I'm getting closer to might have to get some decants of them at some point.
Yeah, I might have to buy a sample pack, probably.
Fellas, is it time for Radical Rose?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you have left, Neal? Seminolis and Radical Rose?
Seminolis, Radical Rose, and Bergamask.
Seminolis is the lightest of those, but you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, do Radical Rose. I'm interested to see what you guys think.
I've heard a lot about this one, so
it's all right. Listen, it's definitely rose, but there's a good amount of patchouli, and I think this stuff wears super elegant and beautiful on the skin.
I want to get more into rose too, since I don't really like it. I've only liked Rock Rose and Rose from Zaharoff.
I like this more than Rose from Zaharoff.
Okay, that's good.
That's no slight at Zaharoff either. I think that's a good fragrance. Yeah. I like this one more. A little bit of a different vibe though. Oh shoot! We just froze Kailen. All right, he's back.
He's back.
You can smell the rose. It smells good.
Rose and patchouli, like you said.
Yeah.
Ooh.
To me, this is like I'm all dressed up in black and like leather shoes. Like this is like I'm the man kind of smell.
This is lighter than Black Rose. Zaharoff's Black Rose for sure.
I don't like that one. I got to be honest. I don't like the lavender in it. I feel like it takes away from like the spicy rose thing of it. Like I don't tend to love the signature Pour Homme DNA personally. I love this one. Like this is the first rose that I smelled when my buddy Andrew sent me a decant, and I was like, "You bastard!" Like,
is this a rose?
Now I gotta get that. Like I wanted to own that. Like from the second I smelled it, I was like, "This is good." To me. What was your question?
Rose oud. If there's
rose oud.
I don't think there's oud. Let me pull up the notes. Good call.
This kind of like the rose in this kind of reminds me a little bit of urban oud.
Rose, centifolia, absolute, Indonesian patchouli, saffron, Spanish labdanum, and Jamaican pepper.
Jamaican pepper. This is good. I like this. I want to smell the extrait version though before I buy one.
I do too. I haven't smelled it. I got my 50 ml for a good deal.
I think rosé is lighter.
Absolutely. This is like nighttime rose kind of stuff to me.
Yeah.
That's not to say I haven't worn it in the day though. I definitely have.
I think because this it is rose, yes, but it's not overpowering rose.
Yeah. I think it's very palatable.
Yeah.
I like this. You guys know me, I'm a picky person, so this is the stuff. Everything I've gotten so far today is the stuff. I would buy all of it. Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I would buy all of it.
You should try Lamar too. You really should try Lamar.
By Kajal?
Yeah.
I want
Yeah,
to
I
try
do want
Lamar
to try
too.
that. I don't have any BR540 DNA besides a little decant of Electimus Trajan.
I've never smelled that one either.
That one's
I
good.
really
I'll send
don't
you the
like
decant.
BR540, man. I'll try it. I'll try anything once. The thing that I
It's
have that has like even the tiniest bit of BR540 to me is Haltane. I have a decant of that.
ooh, it's changing a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It does. It gets more patchouli to me.
Yeah.
But this
That's
on skin, this stuff is like really nice.
Yeah, the rose on skin, the rose is kind of fading a little bit.
I like that opening of the rose though. It was like,
It's
ooh,
I don't know what kind of rose is that. Is that jammy rose? I don't know
It's
how to describe my roses, but it's definitely rose, but it's not
It's more of that kind of dusty
okay.
rose. It's not jammy.
ooh, this is better on skin.
Oh, for sure,
Ooh.
better on skin.
Yeah.
Ooh. You guys are making me make bad decisions.
That's what I'm here for, bud.
That's what I was here for him, for Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neal is a what do you call it? Provoker. That's not the right
Yes.
word. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Instigator.
Yeah.
He's insinuating bad things. Definitely.
65. Okay, $65. That's for the Javoy. I'll have to check that out.
That's not bad. 16.
That's a
Sean
really
says
good
Lamar
65.
is fantastic.
You guys should really
Yeah, I
try.
like this. This is like 8. This Radical Rose. This is like 8.
I kind of agree with this. That's kind of how I am with Rose most of the time. It's like either I really don't like her, it's like, not for me. And then like this one, I was like, yeah, that's really nice. Like actually, I want that.
I think me and you have like a very similar taste on rose.
Maybe. I'm kind of picky about it.
Because I don't like those super heavy rose ouds like MFK.
I have this one which kind of smells like a Portrait of a Lady. It's okay. I think the Frederick Mall is a little bit better, but this one, I'll wear it. I'll give it a shot, but it doesn't grab me like that one does. That's for sure. That's Lumare Saja.
I used to have a bottle of Odeon Scorpion Intense, which is kind of like a very rosy.
That they're smelling?
Smells like the Nomad, Ombre Nomad.
Oh, okay.
I have the bottle right there. It's called Radical Rose.
It was definitely the dry down. I loved the dry down of it, but it was just too much rose at the beginning for me. It was kind of like never wore it and then kind of traded it off. Sold it. Actually, I sold it.
I think that's what does it for me too for Oud Maracuja. It's like a little bit of rose and then like.
I haven't smelled that one. I've smelled Hibiscus Mahajad though. That stuff is nuclear.
It is. It's really strong.
I wore it last week or something. It was good. It was surprisingly good. Joel will be a moderator if and when I do moderators on my channel for sure. As will Kailen and Neal. Should they accept it? Should they choose to accept the wrench? Right. Yes. Sean says, "I'll add Exit the King from Etat Libre d'Orange to your decants. It's fresh rose soap. That sounds nice. Okay, it could either be how I'm picturing it, or it could be Nightmare Fuel and smell like La Primavera." Because that one was kind of aldehydic soapy rose with like some herbal touches, and I didn't like that. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Sean. We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Roses don't care if you like them or not. They have their own personalities and fragrance. It's kind of funny. That's true. But perfumers rarely know how to balance it properly, which is kind of crazy because rose is one of those notes that has been, at least from my knowledge, used in perfume for probably as long as perfume has been a thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, wake up and smell the roses, right? Like, come on, it's ingrained in history. Etat Libre d'Orange. I love saying that. It's like 25. What?
That's crazy.
Is it just like all secretions magnifique and you got pranked or something? You just get a 50 ml of that. They say, ha ha.
It's the
So
only way we
I haven't smelled that either.
It's the only way we can get rid of it. No one else buys it.
That's funny. All right, fellas, what's up next?
I'll
I've
let
got
you guys
2.
go because I have one left.
I have 2.
What do you got?
I have Summer Hammer and Kajal 3. Kailen, do you want me to wait on the Kajal? Because I know you have that one too, right?
I actually didn't get that one. That's one
You
I
didn't get Ohm 3?
No.
Hmm.
I would go Summer Hammer first if you're gonna.
Summer Hammer first? Is it not stronger?
It's not stronger now.
No,
Really?
It's kind of how everybody portrays it. It seems like it's a beast, but it's not that heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm,
There's my
excited to see what you
notification
think,
for
bro.
Ross's live stream in 30 minutes. All right, Summer Hammer, y'all. Are you serious? That's not strong. That seems very strong to me. It just zoologist bead me. Holy shit! Oh, I sprayed too much, too close. It smells like hairspray right now.
Uh-oh. Big nose blind himself. Let it come to you.
Lorenzo's kind of in that heavy realm sometimes.
It smells like artificial fruits in like a decent way. You know what I mean? Like fruit candy, like gummy candy sort of thing. I get like an artificial grape sort of smell to it, but I don't mind it. I'll have to. I don't know. I'm gonna blow my nose out trying to smell this thing on the strip. I'm gonna have to wear it, a couple of sprays on the back of my neck, and just like walk around and see how it goes.
Yeah, I think the opening is like the best part of it for myself.
It's nice.
Then it kind of gets into like the dry down is kind of like jasmine heavy to the point where it almost smells like hair cleaner. Like
Really,
it's really weird because like sometimes I'll catch whiffs and it's like kind of smells like Fructis hair shampoo.
I kind of get that.
But then at other times I'll catch the mango and I'll be like, oh, would I get the mango there?
I just think I'm not going to get the nuance of it on this strip. I'm going to have to just, maybe I'll wear this. Do you think this is office safe if I wore like 3 sprays of this Decant on my neck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll wear it tomorrow. We'll see.
It's very pleasing too to most people. So
Yeah.
Right now I'm either wearing, well, shit, I don't know. I could wear any of these I smelled actually. Because I could wear Rock Rose easy. I could wear Imagination easy. I was leaning between maybe this and Icon. We'll see though.
I'm sure your decision will change like at least 8 times before you actually spray it on.
We'll see. It smells good though. I'd give it a synthetic but decent out of Italian perfumer. It's this I think is the first Lorenzo Pizzalia that I've smelled. It's kind of what I thought it would be, but I don't mind it. It's like it's definitely not natural smelling. It's not like the most smoothed out, well blended, beautiful type of thing. It's in your face, but I don't mean that in a negative way. Like, this smells good. It performs well. Like, if you love this smell, I'm sure this stuff is going to be crazy.
It's a bit
above average. But yeah. That's say the word.
It's a bit bombastic.
That's a great word.
Yeah.
And that seems to be maybe the style of this house. So
yeah,
we'll see.
He's not as thick, like dense for perfumery as like ATH is, but he kind of follows the same type of bombastic personality, where you will smell it, but it may not be like the most powerful thing you smell, but you'll smell it.
Which I think is better because you can actually enjoy the frag more. And I'd say his most heavy one that I've experienced so far, it smells about 10, is probably Sangria. Sangria is a really heavy one.
Dude, I almost got a decant of that. I almost got a 10 mil decant of that the other day for like $15 or something. Someone
Man,
sniped it from
That
me.
one is so good.
That's good. Yeah, you should try that for sure.
I don't
Well,
want to
the
spend $40 on a decant of it though.
Yeah, true.
You know?
You might as well get you can almost get the bottle. Another
Yeah, I
good
get
one
like
you
the
should try-
28 mil or something at that
Yeah.
point.
Another one you should try is Black Sea.
That's the Megamari one, right?
It's somewhat like Megamari, yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's different from Megamari. Like Megamari is more about the saltiness, I think, but Black Sea is more about the.
I think Megamari is about the like aquatic algae smell, kind of.
Mhm.
I don't know. That one, as you know, has grown on me a ton.
I should send you a small decant of this of Black Sea just to see what you.
Listen, you already know. I would love to. Holy crap, we got an active chat. Here's 20. They don't have it. Oh, Christine's in here. What's up, Christine? Good to see you. Son of the day, Dolce Gabbana Lampractis. I've never heard of it. Yeah, Christine's in the building. What's your name? M. Just M.
Just
What's
damn.
up, M? All right. I ain't gonna argue with you. All right. I like it though. It's good. All right. What's up next? I got one left, but how about you guys each got one?
I got two. I got Seminalis and Burger Mask.
Oh yeah, you should smell Seminoles.
Who's that from?
Orto Parisi.
Orto Parisi.
Orto Parisi. Okay.
Yeah, can you show the label? I think that's the only label that didn't get screwed up.
No, it did get screwed. It was barely, but it was covered. I
ripped it off. It was so funny.
I did every single one of yours. I had to be taken off because everyone were leaking so much that I had to remove the smell.
crazy.
Otherwise, it smelled like
I'm sorry.
the whole room smelled like Orto Parisi.
Those Orto Parisis are no joke.
I'm really curious to see what you think of this one. I really, really, really like it.
All right, and then we're gonna go up here.
I find this one, it doesn't project a ton, but it's always present and it has very good sillage.
This DNA smells a little familiar in the air. I'm not really sure what.
Do you want me to tell you what I smell?
I think I have smelled every single one of his fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
At the first. This is kind of a funny story. First year I went to Scent Explorer, 2023. The very first house I smelt was Nasamato and Orto Parisian
There you go.
of the Scent Explorer experience. And I don't know if like the one I was most impressed by, the one I liked the most was Black Afghano.
I haven't smelled it. I've heard that another one that I sent you though smells like it, so we'll see on the next one.
Yeah. But Black Afghano it's almost kind of like African leather, sort of, but not without like the musk part of African leather. So just think of like this.
I like African leather. I want a bottle of that guy.
Yeah. But this is interesting.
Let me see if I can pull up. I realized I wasn't doing it. Let me see. I know there's actually no release notes for these Ortos, but I'll put something up on the screen for y'all. Creamy, sweet, woody, spicy animal. To me, this smells like creamy sandalwood and like rice. There's something a little bit like grainy isn't the right word, but like sesame and just kind of like light gluten. I don't know. There's something good about it. And it's funny because the tongue-in-cheek thing about this is Seminolis is about that, right? Like look up what that means.
In Italian.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's oh no. My mind is escaping me. Anyway, look up what that means, right? And the funny thing is, it obviously doesn't smell like that, right? Replace this with an E and take off the Alice, and then you'll see what it is, right? It doesn't smell like that, all right? That's the thing. but the way that you describe how it smells sounds really funny when you relate it back to that, because it's creamy, kind of nutty. Like, and I think that's hilarious. But that one has grown on me a ton. Like, it's almost become one of my signatures, like my go-to. Like the other week, someone smelled that on me, and they said, "Oh, you're wearing that one today." I was like, "Yeah." Like, what? They're like, "Oh, you wear that one a lot," and I was like, "I guess I do." They're like, "Yeah, I kind of like know you for that smell. Like, it smells really good."
Yeah, definitely getting sweeter as it starts to dry out a little more.
They don't give it any notes, which there are no notes for it, but this is what we're talking about.
I like sandalwood fragrance. I think sandalwood's my favorite.
It's like
It's not
creamy sandalwood to me.
It's not super sandalwood. Like, you've got ones, Kailen, that when you smell the Argos, with the Mysore sandalwood, you'll be like, okay, if you like sandalwood, like, that's a different take on it, and very distinct. And
I can see the future. I think Kaylen's going to want a bottle of Danier.
I
think you gave me Fall Phaeton too. I heard that one's really good too.
It is, but it's completely different.
The three that are very similar but very different at the same time are Danier, Fall of Phaeton, and Adonis Awakens. Like,
really?
you can kind of smell them, and you'll think, well, this is just this without this, and this is just this without this. But then you get to know them a little more, and you appreciate each one and what they're doing differently. But that Mysore sandalwood, that kind of is the backbone for all of them, really is like a superb ingredient inside of his DNAs that he uses.
Yeah.
This is really nice. I think I might have to wear this Decant next week.
I think it's one that you have to live with and see how it works for you.
Yeah.
When I first smelled it, the first time I ever smelled it was from one of the official samples from that brand, which they're terrible. Don't buy them. And I had to transport it into a different decant, because it's literally just like a nib, and like you pull it off, and like it's literally like a little bulb of fluid, and you're supposed to just put it on you.
Oh yes,
I tried to put it in like a decant, inevitably wasted half of it. Got a couple sprays, and I was like, "Huh, this is good." But then I kept going back to the marketing thing, and I was like, I don't know. But then I did that trade, and I got it, and I was like, let me try it again. And I was like, yeah, this one is very, very good. We'll see. All right. What's up, Kailen? What you got left? What's the last one?
I have Ganymede for my last one.
Ooh, he has never smelled anything like Ganymede. This is going to be a good one. Yeah, I kind of want a full screen Kailen for this. This is going to be crazy.
Let me put it away from my face so I can smell it right away. So I hear how people.
All right, this first reaction to Ganymede, full screen, guys.
Ooh. I don't care how people say this is like bad in any way.
Isn't it so? Good. It's weird though. It smells weird, but good.
It's like a little bit like what did I say? Like salty or something like that, maybe.
It's very mineralic.
It's that minerality.
A slight like bubblegummy kind of. I guess maybe
it's
you
like
you get the
suede leather and like mineral notes. Like, I think there's a bunch of saffron in that.
This is
I kind of want to try it on my skin,
dude. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, try it on your skin. This is a beast of a performer. Okay,
I love that bottle too.
Kailen, this is the one that got me in trouble with HR.
Oh yeah, this is good. I didn't expect this.
It's nuclear in how like long it lasts, and it projects.
It does. I don't go nose blind to this one either.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried the Bois Imperial?
I did. That one's a bit fresher.
Better?
It is.
It depends on what you like, really.
If
If
you
I
want
like
something
this.
more, if you want something more fresh, Ball Imperial is very good, and like the price proposition is obviously much better because it's like $85 for 100 mil.
Yeah.
You could basically add another $100 to get Ganymede for sure. I think. I
the
think to Neil's point, it's what you want. If you want something more fresh, Ball Imperial, but if
but
not,
also if you're looking for something that's more of a halfway point between the two, you could get the extrate of Bois Imperial
I haven't tried it yet.
because it is more kind of Ganymede-ish, but it also still retains a little bit more of the Bois Imperial freshness. So,
Man, I really like this.
but
I
this
put this second. That's so far.
this is also like you have to be careful with this because like
I can
Austin's
tell.
not just because of
Oh,
Austin's
man.
HR incident, but if you spray too much of this on yourself, you may regret because you don't. I did not go nose blind to this. I
You
sprayed
don't. I
one
don't.
spray too much, and it was like, I please
Like,
die down a little bit. I need
Stop
you
the suffering.
I need you to chill out.
This
just a
is
little
one
bit.
that like you have a hard time washing off too.
Yes.
Yeah, this one's good. I like this. I would buy it. I'd buy it.
I think it's bottle worthy. I'm gonna
Yeah, it
own
is.
it at some point for sure.
And not like outside of the things that try to smell like it or is made by
Quentin Beach.
Quentin Biche, you're not going to find this DNA.
But that's true because I've never smelled anything like that before.
Nope. But it's damn good. I'll give him his flowers
It
on
is.
that one.
I like it.
I'm glad. So wait, that's second. What's number one for you?
It's a hard decision between Neptune and Icon, but I think I'm gonna go Neptune.
Okay.
That Neptune is good, man.
Damn.
It's really good. Like
It's good.
I've heard people like imagination. I didn't really get the imagination outside of maybe like the tea that you can't smell in imagination. You
Yeah.
smell in Neptune's Trident, and like somebody said that it smelled like Dior cologne. I was like, no, not like that. The Dior cologne's lemon smells like kind of like a watered down lemonade,
Yeah.
while that smells like a freshly squeezed, like when you do like the rind when you're peeling the rind of a lemon and you get that spray
Yeah.
of it. That's what I kind of
That's
imagine.
your cologne.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, we missed a lot in the chat. Holy crap!
Hey, Joel's here. He made it.
Is he back?
He's back.
He's back.
Simple will say he tried Koyam. Almost fell out of his chair. I haven't smelled that one, but I could definitely imagine. That's the one that's leathery. Yeah, Neil's
bottle's so
with this
beautiful, too.
100 mil of Neptune's Trident.
Yep. I went and went on the limb for this one because I was like, you know what? It's Argos. It's going to be the first fresh fragrance. I mean, It's going to be wearable. It's like, why not? And I got the 100 ml.
That was a good
Good
decision.
call on your part. That thing has
Yeah,
been
it was.
restocked like 3 times, and everyone wants it.
Yeah.
I think
They
they
still
got
hold their value. Crazy.
after his father. So it's about his grandfather's vegetable garden, which actually his grandfather's vegetable garden. Turns out it's not a garden. The guy was a butcher. Alessandro Gualtieri is kind of a weird fellow, guys, but
A little bit.
yeah, I appreciate most of his sense. Do you like Ani? Yeah, Ani is great to me. ¿Cómo estás? I like the clone of Ganymede way more to Ganymede. Really? Amir Celestial. I've never heard of that nor smelled it. But to me, I don't know. I actually really like the Ganymede DNA. The first one that I smelled of it was Bois Imperial. And I smelled it and I was like, whoa, this is good. And then I was like, whoa, this is really weird. And I was like, oh, that's good. And then I was like, whoa, it kind of smells like a freshly painted room. And it kept going back and forth. And then I finally wore it. I wore Bois Imperial to the beach one day early in the morning. And, I went in the water and came out and we walked around. We got drinks at like the little tiki bar thing. They had like a little farmer's market thing, right? And then literal hours later, I'm just smelling this thing pump off of my skin. And I was like, damn. Wow, Imperial's doing this. That's crazy. And then I was like kind of love hating it. And I had a 5 mil. And then before I knew it, the thing was gone. And then I got Ganymede. And yeah, I sprayed it too much because I like it a little bit too much and got me in trouble. I agree with that. Clone ramps up the violet leaf, so it's a tad less mineralic, but more soft powder and suede. I could see that being appealing. I kind of like the mineralic part of this, though. I feel that'd be, and I love violet too, so I might actually really enjoy that. But I don't know. I feel like if I had to go, I would definitely go with the original. And Sarah's Amberful has a vibe, but it's closer to Bomb Imperial. I've never smelled that.
I actually smelled that not too long ago. It might actually be in a box that's heading your way.
Huh. Let's see. Cannot overspray Ganymede. Not because of you, but because people who smell be like, what the yeah. That happened to me. I got a nice little talking to from Human Resources. It's fine. It is. Just showing up for a second and saying, all right, he's got to go again. All right, Joel's just popping in and out. Hopefully you watch the replay or something. We're always glad to see you, Joel. Hopefully you're doing really well.
Nothing else to do while he's watching the floor that he has to watch for security. He'll be all right.
Yeah. Wait, what? That's what Joel does? I thought that's what Kailen does.
That's what Joel does too.
What?
He's in a nice country though, so he doesn't have to deal with it probably.
It's a real cushy job, this one.
Yeah.
So, sorry, eh?
He's not living in Phoenix. He doesn't have to worry about it.
Man.
Meth heads breaking.
Hey, Blaine's in here. Blaine hasn't been in here yet. Blaine, you just missed it. Kailen rated Rosendo Mateo number 5 like an 11 out of 10. Craziest shit ever.
Broke my scale, Blaine.
Literally the best thing he's ever smelled. Ganymede was not made for a woman, and it barely was made for a man. It just, I mean, it's literally supposed to smell like what? It's like Saturn's moon or something, or is it Jupiter's moon? One of the two is what Ganymede is. So, like, for the brief of what it's supposed to be, I think it did it perfect. So, in that way, yes, it smells very, like, extraterrestrial.
It could be Tom Ford's Oud Mineral. Just think about that, guys.
Christine, you don't mean it. You don't mean it. Come on. You're telling me you would rather smell like...
Immediately, she said.
You would rather smell like Versace Dylan Blue than like Ganymede? That's a real question for me to you. And I am judging. Ain't even kidding your number. Ganymede apparently is pretty polarizing, as we're seeing in this chat.
It is.
Smells like robot breath. I kind of see it. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Baby robot breath.
Very unique DNA. That's a way of saying I don't like it. Give it that. Maybe in time. Yeah, you might. Because that's kind of what happened to me. And there's a lot of, like, my favorites have been that way. It's like, I don't like you. And then it's like,
I kind of do.
Shit, I keep wearing it, though.
As I've once found out, like a strong emotion, whether it be negative or positive,
that means it's a good fragrance, right?
Yeah. And also it means that you could change your opinion on it. You may, something that you once hated, you may love, because it only takes, hate and love is the other edge of the sword, right? The other edge of the blade.
Yeah.
You could quickly flip over to the other side.
Listen, I've had like 5 fragrances probably 5 that I have bottles of now that, like, I first smelled it and I hated it. Beach Hut Man, Megamare, Bergamask, Triumph of Bacchus, even. Like, I didn't really like that one at first, but I have a bottle now. I'm trying to think of what else. I don't know. There's probably at least another one. But very good point. You might warm up to it. Arizona stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Thanks for your positivity, Blaine. Come on.
Gonna
Really?
be a
Listen,
new-
I know that we all love Alberto Marias, but like, come on, Dylan Blue is not better than Ganymede. I'll die on that hill. Classic masculine. I don't think there's anything classic about it, but I do think it is masculine. I don't regret wearing it either, other than maybe the couple extra sprays that I may have applied to myself. As an older gentleman, you walk this fine line in fragrances where you don't realize which bottles you're buying for you and which you're buying to smell good for others. Okay. I mean, I could see that. Because you don't really care about that aspect of it until people give you feedback, and then you're like, maybe I'll wear this one in my office
Especially,
tonight by myself. Yeah, I can see what you mean.
Relationship with somebody too, you're kind of swayed by if they're constant. Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Maybe you'd be like, all right, maybe I'll wear this one a little bit more. And if you get people that are in your office like, oh, you smell great, maybe you'll wear that a little bit more. But if people don't say anything to you, you're maybe like, you still wear it. Yeah, but you're not going to be, oh, I got to wear this. They love this one.
Right. You know, one that I got a ton of compliments, really random. The one I got a ton of compliments on at the office of like, I refreshed from my random decant drawer at work after lunch. Mephisto Gentiluomo. The people were loving that shit. They're like, oh my God, that's like the best one I've ever smelled on you. I was like, damn, I don't even have a bottle of that one. And I'm not going to buy it. I do think it smells good, but people were like eating it up. I was like, damn. I didn't think it was like that. I said that one smelled like the fabric softener. But I get what you mean. Yeah, that's a fair point. I mean, Rana, Kailen, you just like Radical Rose, right?
Yeah.
Rana does not like Rose. She apparently can't stand it. I still love Radical Rose, though.
I wonder what she thinks about Rock Rose then.
What did I say? Yeah, I am talking shit. You don't like Rose. I normally don't like Rose, but I still like that one. And what other Rose one do I like? Yeah, you don't know. See?
Has she tried?
And Sean and Saga are gonna get you to like Rose. I promise.
She need to try like Delina or Oriana from PDM.
She hasn't tried any of those. Or no, I messed up. I bought her a PDM sample one time, and it was a 1 mil, so it was like the little applicator wand and wasn't atomized. And she never wore it because it was like, where's the sprayer? So I'll have to get her to try some stuff. I think Saga was talking about like she wanted to send her stuff, which she'll smell it, and she's got some really funny feedback. What were you saying, Kailen?
My girlfriend has a few too, so I can send what she has.
You definitely don't have to, but if you want to, then I mean, she'll smell them. Grana's got a couple bottles of her stuff, and then she's got a couple decants too.
You have
my girlfriend.
Adonis Awakens, right?
What? You want decants?
I think I have one of Adonis.
But I know you do, Caleb. Do you have Adonis Awakens? Austin, do you have a decant of Adonis Awakens?
I did. I brought that to work today for the intern.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, I sprayed that one because she was talking about she kind of like fruity florals with like Myrna. Oops. Max's girlfriend. Molly Popper ass. Anyway, my friend Max, his girlfriend Myrna, she's an intern, and she was talking about like her perfume that she wears, and like I looked it up in the good old Turtle Grantica, and I was like, okay, it's like citrus, fruit, and like some florals, and I was like, ooh, do I have a good one that you should try? And no joke, I brought it. She didn't even want to put it on a strip. I was like, I mean, I'd feel bad if you sprayed something and you didn't like it because then you're going to be stuck with it. She's like, no, it's fine. Sprayed it on. She's like, where do I buy? Like, she immediately wanted it.
Check fragrance buy.
It's out of stock. I found a couple on FM though.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see if she wants to pull the trigger. But yeah, I did try Adonis Awakens. I brought it today. I wore it today, even on my hand. All right. I know I got one more. I wanted to keep up with this chat. Sorry, guys.
And I've got one more as well because I still have Burger Mask.
All right. Let's do this. Is it my turn? Question mark?
Yeah,
All right. I'll do this. Kajal Ohm 3. I'll get the notes pulled up.
Excited to hear about that one.
I'm excited to smell it. Come on. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, is it just, it's not Kajal Ohm, it's just Kajal 3.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, they took out the Ohm part.
I thought for sure it said Ohm on it, but that's fine.
Nope, no Ohm.
All right. Well, you told me that this apparently smells like the Tigar DNA, so that's kind of what I'm expecting.
Just ginger soda.
It does smell like the Tigar DNA. Wow, that's good. This is kind of what I imagined. I haven't smelled it, but this is kind of what I imagine Ingenious Ginger smells like.
This is better than Ingenious Ginger for me, too. That soda,
it's super
sparkly opening. Yeah. And then, as it dries down, it does dry down to like the musky, ambery, Tigar-esque DNA. But that opening makes it so much more interesting.
This is really good, Kailen.
And this is
look how vibrato.
Yeah, this is a dangerous one for you because Austin,
I can see
you. Oh yeah, I can see you
overspraying,
dousing yourself in this.
This one I might wear this one tomorrow. Who knows?
He's tried 5 fragrances. He said he's going to wear them all tomorrow. Which one?
I might. I've been known to kind of smorgasbord it. This is really, really good. I do get. There's a lot of that like. It's literally like carbonation, right? Like the effervescence, the sparkly ginger. I'm looking at lemonade as a note, and I get it. And then it's that musky, like the Tigar DNA that we all love, right?
Mm-hmm.
My question is like, what's the longevity and like projection of this? Because I know vibrato is really good. To me, that one is pretty linear, but like the performance on it is just freaking nuts. This seems like it's definitely more nuanced, and like if it still gets 7-8 hours, then sure, I'm chilling.
It does at least on my skin.
Wow, that's very good. Kajal is surprising me. I think I like these Kajals better than literally any of the other ones that I've smelled that you've sent me so far, if I'm being honest.
I think, yeah. I mean, the thing about
because I've smelled Ohm 2 and what's Masa or something?
Yeah, Masa, yeah.
This is very good.
I love Ohm 2's opening.
I do too with the fruits.
Yeah, it's really good, the opening. And then it kind of goes more into like the oak mossy dry down.
Yeah.
But that open, I probably have sprayed that opening more times than anything else.
All right, how much is I gotta do some thinking here. How much is Icon?
Icon, you can
roughly
get like 160. It hasn't really gone down in price.
Shit.
Like if you could find it on Joma Shop when they have it, you can get it for 140. But on FM you could probably find it for 160, 170.
Ohm 3, same deal.
Ohm 3 is cheaper. Ohm 3.
So I was gonna say I can get vibrato for like 140 sometimes if I catch a good restock.
You can get Ohm 3. I got Ohm 3 from Joma Shop for 110. Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's going on the hot radar. Okay, yeah, that is 110% worth $110. Yeah. That is,
especially
wow.
if it's close to what the DNA is. $110.
It definitely is.
Yep.
And it's more interesting than Tigar. It lasts as long as Tigar. It projects the same amount as Tigar.
Random wants to smell it. Can I spray it for you so you can get the opening?
So far, I've only
She
smelled.
said, "Do I want to waste it?"
Vibrato and Spirit of the King's Ericus.
And those are. It's kind of funny because when I smelled Ohm 3, I smelt it at that Scent Explorer first one I went to. I smelt it first, and then I smelt Vibrato, and then I smelt. They were all there, and me and John, who I didn't meet that there.
Rana likes it.
I realized he was there from in Ross's chat, and we both agreed, yes, that's the best one of the DNA that I've smelled.
The Ohm 3 we're talking about right now?
Ohm 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kailen, you should...
I'll have to try it.
Yeah, you should have asked Neal for a decant of this. You kind of screwed up.
Definitely. Because I feel like that, like, soda-y fizzy is like...
But wait, no, dude, you have vibrato. It's definitely redundant to vibrato.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have like HGHs that are super redundant, so...
You still selling neon? I like neon, by the way.
I just sold those ones the other day.
You gotta say it for your wedding.
I know. I need to start posting in our chat first and asking you guys if you want them.
Neal said the thing. Now I'm busted. You're right, though. Yeah, Ohm 3 is very, very good. That has me having some thoughts about rearranging some of my collection. If you catch my drift.
Yourself on Jumbo Shop or something later, probably. Type
just
in
put it on your favorite list.
I need packing tape before I can sell anything, so that's my limiting factor right now. That is super good. I'm stoked. All right, Neal, you still got one left, right?
Burger Mask.
All right, well, we don't need any notes for that because it doesn't have any posted ones anyway.
Yeah, it's just switch your nose to text.
I never knew Orto Parisi did that. They didn't show their notes.
Well, it's kind of like join the club stuff from Zaharov. They don't. I mean, Zherzhov, not Zaharov. Zherzhov. I got no spot left on my skin unless I do it.
Oh my god! Oh no! He just put an Orto Parisi on skin. Uh-oh.
Very lemony off the top.
You think so?
Yeah. Off the paper. Yeah, off of the skin too. Very lemony.
This one's Burger Mask?
Yeah, Burger Mask. Yeah.
That batch that you got the decant of, this is one I just sold actually, but I got a lot of like the lavender smell out of it. Which the original sample that made me want Burger Mask was much more citrusy forward. I'm going by memory right now, but I distinctly remember, like, in the best way possible, that opening, it kind of has like a Fruit Loop smell with, like, I find that coriander seed can kind of do that sometimes. I don't know if you get what I mean. Like, it smells like a bowl of Fruit Loops in a way with like that other citrus and then like lavender and musk and everything else, right?
I get like
it's nuance on skin. Like as you wear it and heat up, it changes a ton. But it still kind of maintains that fresh vibe.
Yeah. I mean, I really like this one too. Of what I've smelt, I think this is the runner for the one I like the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, bottles can be had for like $90, $95 if you catch a good deal.
That's the good thing about Orto is you can find you a dang deal on them.
Yeah. Because I find what Orto Parisian ends up doing is people blind buy a lot of his stuff and then regret and then sell it pretty cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Just waiting on another 13 to do that right now.
Yes. Hey, have I talked to you guys about another 13 and how it's a compliment?
Go ahead and hype it up, Neal.
It's got a little bottle right here. Let
Oh
me
yeah.
tell you, never gotten so many compliments.
Hey, has anyone in this chat tried another 13?
It hasn't gone
Let
nose
us
blind
know.
the second you
Yeah. Do you go nose blind to it immediately?
I do, like I did at first, but then I've kind of developed a little bit more of an ability to smell it.
I don't go nose blind immediately to it, but I definitely do after a little bit. The only fragrance that I've ever had that I've gone nose blind to, like pretty much immediately, is Rafaka Adorn, the Tuxedo Twist. You like that, huh? Do we want to break it down, like which one we're feeling, like a tier list sort of thing, or 1 through 5?
Sure.
You're gonna break my heart because you guys have Blanc Polychrome at the bottom. Damn.
I think Blanc is not my last one. I like that one.
I like it too, but I think I could see why it might end up being down there.
Yeah. I just think I picked out 5 really good ones to start.
Yeah, me too, because all of mine are like 8.5s and above.
Shit. All right, I guess I'll start. I'm gonna go 5 to 1. My least favorite. Oh, I'm so sorry, all the LV lovers. I don't know. Imagination's number 5 right now. Could change. Might change.
It's nothing special.
Who? All right, then I do really like this one still, but Summer Hammer, number 4. Here's where it gets tough, because I got Rock Rose, Icon, and Ohm 3. I'm gonna do. Oh, dude, I don't know. These are like all like number 1s though. This is crazy. It's like 1A, B, and C. Like, oh boy. All right. Shit. Rock, dude. I know. I love Rock Rose. I'm struggling to put it on bronze on the podium, but I guess Rock Rose is number 3. But I love that. And then it's Icon, and then Ohm 3. Sorry, that was my price point. Ohm 3. Yeah, so I got Ohm 3 as my, Kajal 3, rather. Then Kajal Icon, not paid or promoted by Kajal, by the way. Clive Christian Rock Rose, Lorenzo Pizzalia Summer Hammer, and Louis Vuitton Imagination. That'd be 1 through 5 for me.
It's a good lineup.
These are all really good, by the way. Like, I know Imagination's in last, but like it smells better actually as it's tried. What's your guys' order?
I've had this bottle for like a year.
Really?
And my girlfriend wears the crap out of it. She loves this stuff.
What's your top 5 order?
So I'm gonna go like Austin did. 5 Blanc Polychrome. It's really good though. I gave it a high rating. And then I go for 4. I would do Radical.
Dude, both of my decants. That's crazy.
They're good though. And then I go Ganymede at number 3.
Really?
Yeah, I just think Icon is so good, man. And I love tropical stuff. Speaking about Icon.
Then what's number 1? I already forget.
Argos.
Oh!
Neptune's Trident.
Wow.
This stuff is good.
Neptune's Trident.
Dude, that is a crazy lineup, though. You had 5 really good ones, too.
I had a Blanc at 4, but I smelled them all again, and I was like, this is some good rose, man. This is some good rose. So I had to put Radical at 4.
I don't know. I'm going to wear the shit out of these decants, that's for sure.
All right.
What about you, Neil?
Start off number 5 is going to be the F-Boy.
Okay.
It's nice, but
it's like you smelt it before, you know?
Yeah. Which, it's ATH, he kind of gets accused of that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Number
4.
4 is gonna be Polychrome.
Damn. Killing me.
It just kind of gets washed away by everything else, right?
That's
It is.
what I was fearful of, but
Yeah, it is. Even though we did it first, it's like it's there, but it's barely there, getting suffocated by everything else that's on me right now.
yeah.
I could definitely see it being like a great summer hot day.
If you get another heat wave, you should wear that.
Yeah. Then,
Kailen, you could wear that any old Tuesday.
That's like the perfect Arizona and Miami fragrance right there.
Yep.
It makes me think of Miami for sure.
Then we go number 3. I'm gonna go Seminalis actually.
Okay.
Then number 2. Oh wait, actually number 4 actually. Right?
Wait, what? No, you did. You're at 2, right?
Oh, you know what? I think I cheated on you guys. I have 6.
You did 6?
Yeah. So Burger Man should have been left aside. That's right. You know, hey.
Kailen, which one are you doing next? We gotta do 6 now.
We gotta beat them.
Hey,
All right.
last week,
So, all right. So fix it. What 6 was Blanc Polychrome?
Yeah, no, 6
F-Boy.
was F-Boy.
F Boy, then 5 was Blanc Polychrome. Then
Yep, 5 Blanc Polychrome. Then Seminalis.
okay, 4.
Then Jump Up and Kiss Me. Clive Christian.
Okay.
Then Radical Rose.
Okay, you like that one.
Yep. And then finally Burger Mask.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
Those are true Parisis, man.
Well, you should have let me know. I just sold my bottle.
It's all right.
Well, I know where you can find them, but I know who you're gonna have to look out for too, because this guy buys them all.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't think we have a chat anymore. I think they're all gone.
They all left. Just
Damn.
me and Rihanna.
Yeah. Rihanna's in here. You're in here. I don't know. Maybe like Sean or I don't even know who would be in here. Who's in here? Is this thing on? I know we're running long now. Sean's here. All right, Sean's the real one.
Oh yeah, sure.
Saga's here.
Saga's here too. Saga, I thought you're sleeping off your sickness. Glad you're in here. But I don't know. That's it. That's all I got for right now. So the kicker though is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more of these.
I got 10.
I've got 11 as well.
Are we going to be able to do that in one more stream?
Probably not.
Oh man.
We'll probably need another stream.
All right. Well, we'll have to plan this because I want to do the streams with Sean and Saga too. Obviously, I need to send out that box yet. I haven't done that yet, and that's my bad.
Get with it.
I know. I probably should make those decants tonight, but we'll see. But yeah, I want to do the. We'll likely, if you guys are free anyway, we'll do the stream, the continuation of this next week, and then maybe alternate Sean Saga in for a week, and then finish this if we need to.
That'll work for me. I'll be gone July 3rd through July 7th. So. All
right, no worries. Yeah, we can figure something out. But I'm glad I picked the 5 I did though, because I mean these other 11 are going to be looking at me like these. They have been the whole week that I've had them, but
Man,
this was a fun stream.
Bangers and I have for Blaine.
Yeah.
There you go, Blaine.
Wait, potato number 5. What?
Wait till you smell jazz, though, man.
Is it? You really think it's like that?
Oh yeah.
The way you're talking about it's making me uncomfortable because that means that you like that more than an RM5. I don't know if I'm ready to face that.
It's like, a little bit.
I'm gonna be wearing it tomorrow, so I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, you know what they say about opinions, right?
Everybody's got one. That's right.
And on that note,
No.
all right, we'll see you guys next time, right? This is super fun. Appreciate Neal and Kailen joining. We're going to do this again and then hopefully some videos in the future too.
Yeah.
But all right, if anyone watched the replay, click that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.